Good morning, YouTube. What is going on, guys? And I'm so excited to say this. We are officially 5 weeks out from Showtime, guys. That is right, 5 weeks out. We're at the halfway point right now, guys. I started 10 weeks out. Now we're 5 weeks out. And of course, you know, I gotta show you guys the current physique. This would not be a Road to the Show series video without the current physique update, guys. So what we're looking like with 5 weeks out, I'm super excited about it. Let's get that left side. I feel like the breathing always makes these videos like extremely weird. But you guys gotta blow out on stage, so I'm trying to give you guys the real deal. And here is the back shot, guys. So we've come a long way in the 5 weeks, but I feel like I really start putting the pedal to the metal right now, just because like mentally, and I'm like, holy crap, we have like 30 days to the show. I mean, it's really 35, but still, that's close enough to 30. And besides the point, I love where we're at right now, guys. I feel like, you know, with the time I have left and where we stand right now, I really can bring something special this year to stage. So I'm pumped up. The show's June 9th, like I said. It's the very first one that I'm doing this summer, and it is the South Jersey Championships. And in that following week, we literally fly out Wednesday to go to Houston for the Summer Shredding Classic. So if you guys are new to the series and new to the channel, we're doing Christian Guzman's Summer Shredding Classic, which I know that's getting a lot of hype and a lot of excitement. So I'm pumped to bring you guys along for that as well. But guys, it is such a beautiful day outside right now. I just want to relax out here, drink a cup of coffee. But your boys got to go to the gym. We got to get the faster cardio done. Still doing a half-hour faster cardio in the morning, preferably stairs. But if my legs are absolutely drained, I will hop on the bike for a little bit and just really bump that intensity up. But guys, we're 35 days out. We can't be complaining right now. We got to hit them stairs hard. But besides the point, I got that coming home. I'm gonna whip up some coffee, whip up some breakfast. I'm gonna relax with you guys because we have a very special video today in which we are gonna be doing that Q&A that I promised you guys about for like really 3 or 4 weeks now. And I was going through all the questions you guys asked last night, and we have a ton. Literally, I don't think I've ever had this many questions when I said I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. So guys, seriously, thank you so much. And I promise I'm gonna be getting to every single one of them. So it's gonna be a little bit longer video today, but these questions are awesome. You guys asked questions about training, about prep, about life, about penguins. I had like 3 or 4 questions in there about penguins, so that was freaking awesome. But guys, thank you so much. I'm really excited to get this video out for you guys. So with that being the case, let's get to it. What is going on, guys, and welcome to the Q&A part of this video. Like I said, we have a ton of good questions, guys, so I'm gonna jump right to it with Maurice Koopa. Maurice asked like 4 or 5 questions. Bro, I got them all written down. I'm gonna like tag them like more and more in the video as we go about. But with that being the case, guys, Maurice's first question was, what's the first and last tip to remember when it comes to shredding? So Maurice, great question, my man. And the first tip I can give you guys here is cardio. I know a lot of you guys hate that word, but I promise it is king, guys. If you guys really want to lose some weight, really want to shred down, cardio is king. With this being the case, like I said in the beginning of this video, I do about half-hour in the morning for fasted, and I do a half-hour post-workout as well in the Stairmaster. That is a little extreme, but like I said, that's just for me for prepping. But if you guys just want to lose some weight, maybe 5, 10 pounds and so forth, 30 minutes post-workout is completely fine. I highly suggest going on the Stairmaster, just because you're burning a ton more calories on that bad boy in that 30-minute time span. But with that being the case, guys, I literally cannot express enough. Cardio is king, so that's the first tip I can give you there. And the second tip is diet. If you guys really want to lose some weight, really want to see those results, besides cardio, diet is going to play a huge part as well. I get asked a lot, like, how do you get the 6-pack abs? How do you get your core tighter for summer and so forth? And honestly, guys, abs are made in the kitchen. I know that's like a very popular saying, but it's the truth. If you guys want to get cut, if you guys want to get ready for summer, literally it's going to come down to your diet. If you guys want to get abs, it's going to be made in the kitchen. So that is definitely the first and last tip that I want to provide anybody that is getting ready, that's trying to shred, lose weight, and so forth. Question number 2, and the exciting thing about this, and literally like 6 more weeks after the summer shredding, so you guys are going to see this firsthand. Actually, no, correction. After the first show, the June 9th show, hopefully this meal is going to be in my future in 5 weeks. But Louis Ordays asked, what is your go-to post-show meal? And now, guys, if you followed me last year with this Road to the Show series, no matter what time it is I get off stage, I always go down to this restaurant because it's open 24/7, and it's called the Chicken or the Egg, or the Chegg for short. So if you guys are familiar with the Jersey Shore, specifically Long Beach Island, there's a famous restaurant there called the Chegg, Chicken or the Egg, and it's kind of like a diner style restaurant, but it's this very fun, delicious food. It's been on Food Network, so that's when you guys know it's been legit. But I get this ultimate, I'm gonna put the picture up on the screen right now, but I get the ultimate, which is that omelet you guys are seeing there. It's a 10-egg omelet. I get cheese, ham, sausage, just load that bad boy up. I get the toast on the side there, the home fries, as well as that tall stack of the Reese's peanut butter cup. I can't even speak. I'm like salivating right now. The Reese's peanut butter cup pancakes. Guys, it is freaking incredible. I know a lot of people really crave burgers and pizza and donuts after the show, but literally that is all I want. I just want breakfast food. So that is my go-to place no matter what time it is that I get down there. that is my post-show go-to meal right there. So great question, my man. Hopefully you guys will be seeing that sooner than later. Question number 3, and I'm gonna kill like 2 birds with 1 stone here, if that makes sense. So both the nerd in training and then hood workouts, BZB, I think I got that right. I'm sorry if I completely butchered that, but they both asked, how did you get into bodybuilding? So long story short, when I was in middle school, my dad converted our garage into a home gym. So we had like a Bowflex in there, a bench, some dumbbells, a pull-up bar, and I think that was it. So he really got me involved and kind of taught me the ways of lifting and how to work out per se. Just because I was wrestling in middle school at the time, so I figured if I started working out there, I was able to gain some strength, gain a little bit of muscle, and be able to do very well at wrestling. So fast forward throughout middle school, we come to high school where I was able to take weight room as my PE class. So instead of doing like PE and playing dodgeball and kickball and all that stuff, I went to weight room every day. And I was there, I was able to learn about exercises and certain workouts and muscle groups and so forth. So that's when I really started wrapping my head around bodybuilding, because we just started learning a lot about that. And literally, I remember, like, I think it was like my sophomore year of high school, I bought like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, bodybuilding encyclopedia, you know what I'm talking about, the like completely OG book there. And I really became involved in reading that and just learning more and more and more. So fast forward throughout high school, I began taking a little bit more seriously, but I really just went in there to just get, like, I just wanted big arms and abs for the beach, honestly, because I figured that was gonna be the best way to pick up girls on the beach. Classic bro science right there. But come to college, and it was around my sophomore year of college when I wanted to compete in men's physique. I came across Steve Cook on bodybuilding.com. He was getting ready for the first Olympia ever for men's physique, and I just loved the way he looked in terms of, you know, just being on stage with board shorts and so forth. I saw that and I was like, wait, I could totally do this. So that's when I really began, you know, I got a coach, really began to get knowledgeable in terms of diet and training and workouts and all this stuff. Went with my first prep, did my first show, and I was absolutely hooked, guys. I just love the fact that I was competing against myself. Yeah, I was competing against other people on stage, but it's very political sport per se, just because the judges, you know how it is, the judges will select. But the terms of, I always want to bring a better physique to stage every show I do. So like I said, I just love being able to compete against myself, look in the mirror every single day, be like, competition right there in front of me, and work at it, guys. So I really want to say what really got me into bodybuilding was just kind of being able to compete against myself every day and really beginning to notice that my sophomore year of college, just because I'm a very competitive guy in general. I'm just playing sports all my life, and there's no other competition, no other better competition than yourself, I feel like. So I just love that whole entire aspect, and that really, you know, that whole aspect alone really got me involved in the bodybuilding, and it's definitely just fueling my fire throughout as well. Question number 4 comes from Joe Davenport, and he asked, any advice for someone who's going to be starting a prep and doing their first show? Joe, this is a great question, my man, and looking back, because I literally was talking to someone about this the other day who's getting ready for their first show with me. He's doing the same exact show I'm doing, and he was asking for advice. And the number 1 piece of advice I can give you, dude, is literally stay in your own lane and keep your hood on and work. Literally what I mean by keep your hood on, just keep your head down and work. I feel a lot of people that do their first shows, they're always looking to see how other people look. They're always comparing themselves to other people. And with it being your first show, you're gonna struggle a little bit. You're gonna be struggling more than the people that have done this, you know, over and over and over again. It's very new. Your body's not gonna be used to it. It's gonna be a little bit of a shock. It's gonna be a little extreme. At the same time, it's when you start, you know, looking around and comparing yourself to other people that are doing their show, just because it's so prominent on social media. Like literally, I hate to say this, but you can literally type in that hashtag of the show on Instagram, and you have a ton of people that are tagging that same hashtag, and you can see really who your competition is gonna be. And I remember my first show, I was literally comparing myself to everyone else that is doing it. And it really began to get in my head because, yes, I looked good at the time, but I would see these other people, I'm like, wow, they look so much better than me, so much better than me, and so forth. But you have to understand, they might be editing those photos, the lighting might be on point, it might be after the workout and so forth. So I feel like for someone that's doing their very first show and they see other people that are looking a little bit better than them, but also have been doing this for many, many years, it definitely could be very discouraging. So like I said, man, I was telling this other kid, just keep your head down, focus on yourself, stay in your lane, just do what you gotta do, because I guarantee you that you've never looked as good in your life, and that alone right there is a win. Just be, you know, bringing the best physique you've ever had in your life to stage, that alone right there is a win. So yeah, dude, that's honestly the biggest piece of advice I can give to you and anyone that is getting ready for the first show. Stay in your lane. Question number 5 comes back to Maurice Cooper. Guys, I told you, Mo, I appreciate it, man. You asked a lot of questions. You really are showing all the support, but this was a very great question. I crack up every time I read this, but he asked, what's been your best birthday you've ever had? Very random though. I like where you're thinking here, but honestly, I mean, I feel like just because I am like 24, so any of the birthdays around these days are like involved going out and like drinking, and then, you know, you have those friends that just keep making you take shots and you wake up the next day and you don't remember anything per se. But I feel like the younger days, it were definitely the best birthdays ever, just because my parents were like super involved in them. And I never forget, like I think I was like maybe in kindergarten, we had like a rodeo themed birthday or Wild Wild West themed birthday. My parents literally rented a horse. They had like a horse in my backyard, and it was like giving us like piggyback rides all around my backyard. And like, it was all decked out. My whole entire house, the whole backyard was like a complete rodeo theme. We had like cowboy hats on and like the bandanas. Like we were all like a little band like shooting around riding this horse. But it was like stuff like that. I'll never forget it. I don't remember much from my childhood, which stinks. But like memories like that, it's like just this horse rolling through like the gate in my backyard. I was like little MattLeeFit back then. I was like, oh my God, it's a horse in the backyard. Absolutely incredible. But I feel like, dude, I feel like out of all the birthdays, besides my 21st birthday, that I don't remember whatsoever, definitely the rodeo themed birthday was by far the cream of the crop. It's getting a little dark out here, so I had to turn the light on. I feel like I'm like beet red right now. I don't know why the lighting is like so weird. But besides the point, question number 6 comes from Shredded Sports Science, and he asks, what exercise do you have a love-hate relationship with? And dude, I gotta say that's deadlifts, man. Deadlifts has always been that one exercise that I absolutely love it some days, and I hate it other days. And I don't know if my form's terrible, and it probably is because I don't deadlift much, but some days I feel super strong and I can pull 4 or 5 no problem, and then other days my back is just like a freaking knot. I don't even know what's going on. I'll do like one set of 225 and like I can't even get up because I'm like having like back spasms. So I'm sure some of you guys are listening to this right now and be like, yeah, dude, that's not good. I know it's not good. That's why I don't deadlift often. But dude, that's just that one exercise. I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking like, oh man, I'm surprised you didn't say squats. I don't like squats at all either, but squats usually don't give me back pain. Deadlifts give me back pain, but they're fun to do. So that's definitely a love-hate relationship. I just can't win. I just cannot win with deadlifts. Question number 7 comes from, I think it's question number 7, Max Dyson Brown, and he asks, would you rather be shredded all year round or have an empty gym for the rest of your life? Bro, this one is an easy one for me, man. And that is to have an empty gym for the rest of my life. I love being shredded, and I feel like shredded to like show extent is extremely, and I shouldn't even say I think. I know it's extremely unhealthy to get down to this low body fat. But like I said, I love being shredded, but at the same time, I love an empty gym. I don't know about you guys. I know some people love like a packed gym because it's like atmosphere and you're just like pumped up to be working out with a big group of people. But I absolutely love an empty gym. There's nothing better. That's why I love going to the gym on the weekends. Like Friday nights, like when the gym's open to like 11, 12 o'clock and no one's there, I'll literally roll in at 9 o'clock because everyone's out having a good time and it's just empty and it's just me, myself, and the iron. Whew, guys, life is good. But don't get me wrong, I love being shredded, but at the same time, I love a good old empty gym. Nothing is better than that. Question number 8, and we are back to Maurice Cooper. How many questions is Maurice gonna ask? We will find out, guys. But this one was a good one, and he asked, what was it like to be spending the day with penguins? So if you guys aren't aware of what is going on, I will have the video linked up here. I think it's on this side. But besides the point, Taylor, for our 2-year anniversary a couple weeks ago, took me down to go meet penguins down in Baltimore, Maryland. Long story short, penguins are my absolute favorite animal, and I always had this like little joke with her that I really won't be getting serious with the girl until she takes me to go see penguins. So Taylor planned this out somehow, found the one place around us that literally will allow us to go see and play and pet and film penguins for like 30 minutes. So we made a whole little weekend trip out of it. She planned everything. But like I said, you guys, you know what? I'm just gonna insert the clip right now.
So just take me there to higher ground. I'm holding on to you, my soul is fading. I'm falling into blue, why don't you save me? My blood is running cold, so lift me up and give me higher ground.
But yeah, so literally guys, we got to be able to play with those penguins. It was an incredible, incredible day. But honestly, it was a blast. And I know Mo asked what was it like to spend the day with the penguins. Dude, they were really freaking soft. I mean, just looking at them like from like in the zoo, I didn't think they were gonna be as soft as they were. But like literally, they were like extremely soft. Like their feathers are very soft, which was like a complete surprise to me. And they're super friendly, and they love shiny things, so they were just loving the camera. But like I said, you guys, like, who can be mad when you hang out with some penguins? They're just waddling around like that. They're super fun. It was honestly one of the coolest experiences of my life. So dude, all in all, great day with the penguins. And back to the penguins, the lures our days as, if you had a pet penguin, what would you name it? If I had a pet penguin, dude, this is a good question. I honestly probably would name it Waddles. Because penguins waddle. Is that corny? I don't even know, but I think I would name it Waddles. And holy moly guys, we have another question about penguins. I told you this Q&A is gonna be on point. Fitness Assassin, I just have to read this whole entire question because this made me crack up. Would you let a penguin walk your ring down the aisle? I mean, he already has a tuxedo on. This was awesome. And dude, like, I kid you not, I was talking to Taylor about this. We were like joking around in like the car going over that day about having the penguin walk the ring down the aisle. Just because like how cool would that be to see it like just like waddling down the aisle with a ring? I would totally be okay with it. Taylor on the other hand, I think Taylor would be cool with it as well. So dude, it might be, I'm sure when that day comes in a couple years, that we're gonna be vlogging it, or you know, we're probably not gonna be vlogging it, but I'm for sure vlogging that day, for sure. So who knows, there might be a penguin walking down the aisle. I don't know, I hope so, but yeah dude, I'm all about it, man. I am all about it. Question number, I think it's question number 10, but it's from Paulie, and he asks, what are your short-term and long-term goals? Short-term is to continue to just grind and just bring the best physique I've ever brought to stage in the show in 5 weeks, and then do the same thing with summer shredding that week after. I think this is gonna be my 5th or 6th show ever. Every year that I've done this, I've always brought a better and better and better package to stage. I just want to continue that pattern and just blow the package and physique that I brought to stage last year out of the water. So I just want to keep focusing on that, and just, like I said, I love where I'm at right now, and I'm very, very confident that we're gonna be able to blow what I brought last year out of the water. So I'm pumped. It's gonna be a really good time. So short term, I just want to continue to focus on the physique, focus on prep, and just ensure that I do better than what I did last time. As well as bring content. I want to bring more content out for you guys as well with the Road to the Show series. I feel like I've been slacking a little bit on this. So I just want to be able to keep, you know, getting more videos out for you guys, create more value for you guys, and so forth. And long term, after the show, I really want to buckle down on the coaching. April, this last month, was an awesome month for the whole entire MattLeeFit as a brand in terms of coaching. I was able to pick up a lot more online clients, and everyone is freaking killing it. And I feel like just with summer around the corner, a lot more people are looking to get in shape. So there's a lot of different stuff that I'm learning about the business that I really didn't expect. Or, you know, it's just literally, this is my really first year running the whole business by myself, per se. So I'm just learning a lot. And long-term goals are, I just want to continue to focus on the business side of things and continue to build up my client base, and just, you know, help people get, you know, from where they're starting, whether they want to lose weight, gain strength, and so forth, and get them to that end line, you know, that finish line, per se, the best way, the healthiest way possible. So long-term goals is literally, I just want to spend literally 90% of my time on the business. And it's funny because, like, looking back last year, I think I was asked the same question when I did this for the last Road to Show series, and my focus was on YouTube, and YouTube's such a huge part of this all, but at the same time, it's just, YouTube's been very difficult recently in terms of growing and getting content out. And I just feel like to run a really good business, and where I really need to do in order to really pursue this and eventually do this full time and be able to leave my job and pursue this full time, it's going to be focusing more on that business side of the online training and the apparel and so forth. So long term, I still want to pursue YouTube and get content out for you guys, but at the same time, I kind of want to switch my tables and mindset a little bit and really buckle down on the business side of this all, because that is where, you know, the value and the money is at, per se. That really will allow me to eventually one day do this full time and be able to open up a little studio and train people there, personal training and so forth. So long term, man, definitely focus on the business, the online coaching, the apparel, the website, and so forth. So I'm super excited. And the next question is from Maurice Koopa. I think this is the 4th one from Maurice Koopa, and he asks, what is your favorite cheat meal? Dude, honestly, I love breakfast, and I gotta go back to Lewis's question about my post-show meal, and dude, it's the jag. I honestly, there's nothing better than like cheesy eggs, some freaking warm toast with like melted butter on there, and some jelly, and just home fry. Oh my goodness, man, I'm like talking about it, I'm like, so freaking good. But honestly, dude, breakfast is my favorite cheat meal. Sausage, bacon, like ham, oh my goodness, like I just love breakfast. I know some people like burgers and wings and stuff like that, But dude, your boy is full on breakfast right here. So yeah, man, that's my absolute favorite cheat meal. Guys, I think that is a wrap. I really feel like I got everyone's question. If I missed your question, comment below, just call me out. I'll take it, guys. I deserve it, and I apologize, but I really feel like I hit everyone up today. I was taking screenshots when I was doing cardio, so I think we're good to go. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Bigger thank you to everyone that left a question for me to answer. You guys did great. There's a ton of great ones. I always have, dude, these are the best videos I make. I absolutely love making these videos and just engaging with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did like this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. We have literally daily vlogs twice a week leading up to the show, ending in Houston with the Summer Shredding Classic. So guys, there's no better way to end a series than just doing it there with Max Tuning, Christian Guzman. Oh dude, it's gonna be a great time. I'm pumped. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.